KVJ After the Show podcast.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch, and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. It is the Friday before Halloween. So that means Virginia's got a keg, and she is all ready to do her keg stand here, which has become an odd tradition on the KVJ show.
A little annoyed because I just hear Virginia's doing a keg stand. This motherfucker wants to get down.
Oh, you're going to be doing it as well? Okay.
Yeah. Right. I think we should all give it a shot. I mean,
think so?
What are you here for?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm here to. I'm not driving today. So that's that upside of having car problems.
Oh yeah.
You can have a little
beverage.
Ugh.
You found the dirtiest shot glass we have in the studio.
That's disgusting.
That has got some funk on it.
Dude.
And instead, I'm going to use a Pringles cup.
Oh, so it'll kind of have little chunks of Pringle in it.
It's better than the chunks that were in there. Salute.
Okay, you're making a little chaser.
Little Pringle shot.
Cheers, big ears.
There you go.
Ooh, that's nice.
And by the way, if you didn't hear the regular show, Virginia was out till midnight last night at an event having cocktails, and then she's got brunch today. So
with the same crew, more cocktails.
We call this getting by on adrenaline.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's what she's doing. I know all about that.
I love it. I'll go home and get a nap, and then I'll party again tonight.
Okay.
No, whiskey and Pringles do not suck together. Let me go ahead and say that.
I could see that being kind of delicious.
It's
the
not,
salty.
If you did a shot of whiskey and then took a bite of a Pringle or a potato chip, if you will.
Yeah, okay.
But your boy just got classy. Someone just elevated a whiskey.
And we have a whole keg from Hop Life of the something pumpkin.
Oh, nice.
Which is so delicious. They were serving it at the Big Brothers Big Sisters Taste of Martin County.
Yeah.
But they were doing it like, you wouldn't like this, Keto Kev, but it had a caramel rim dipped in brown sugar.
I respect it. Is it possible for me to get a little cup of that before you guys start drooling all over it with your keg stands?
Absolutely.
It's more than possible.
Okay.
It's highly probable.
Highly probable? Okay. I'd love to try that out. See what's going on with that.
Are the Ralstons going to tear it up this weekend?
No, I don't think so. Not tear it up, but we'll have some drinks. Always having cocktails here and there.
Scare up some game.
Yeah, scare up a little game. Yeah, we're going to be out kicking around somewhere tonight. We're going to meet up with Caitlin. So my son has a football game he has to go to, but he doesn't play, so he just stands there on the sidelines. So we don't
support the varsity.
Yeah, so we don't support that. So we go do something, and then we pick him up at his high school after the games. He's got to ride the bus.
Why doesn't he play?
Well, because he's a JV player.
He's a freshman.
Gotcha.
And they've got a phenomenal quarterback that's really good.
He's supporting the varsity. You'd see that a lot back in the day where JV would be out there supporting.
He cut his teeth.
You want to be. A lot of times coaches look at that kind of shit. Guys that are sticking around, supporting stuff.
Yeah,
they do.
He's pumped. Not everybody on JV is asked to, kind of go and hang with the team. So he's there. They want him to kind of learn it and get himself there. So he's a rookie in the game. So he's going to do that. So me, the Queen, and Caitlin are going to go tear up maybe Boca or someplace in West Palm.
As long as Cannon's got 3 or 4 of the sports phrases on lock. Give 100%.
Okay.
Love my team.
Yeah. Right.
Do this for God. Make sure you get your 4.
Right. Yeah. You got your staples.
Yes.
It's kind of plugging in. It's kind of like a chat GPT of football talk.
Of sport talk.
Of sport talk. Yeah. Another big thing you could do this weekend, you got the KVJ horror movie that you can check out on YouTube.
Just got to 9,000 views.
Nice.
It is nice because, it doubled Grimsley in times. The fact that 9,000 people sat and watched, it's very kind.
Yeah. Panchita sent in an email. She said that you should submit it to the Sundance Institute. I assume they're the ones that do the film festival that happens every single year. And she said anyone is allowed to submit their movie.
I would have loved to have done that, but I mean, I'm not kidding when I say I really didn't have any time other than this. The one thing I learned is I need a helper with that kind of stuff.
It may not be too late. I mean, you could submit it, I'm sure, anytime.
For sure. Yeah. If there's no time limit on that. I mean, we could even do a Grimsley. We would submit one of those. Absolutely. Would love it.
Whichever one you prefer, I believe you'd be able to submit. Do you have, now that you're a creator, people often ask writers and directors, what is their favorite? Do you have favorites now that you have 5 of these, Jaybird?
I do. I think this one is probably the one the people love the most.
Okay.
I'm getting...
Because a lot of the people were in it?
Yeah, usually people have shit to say, and people have been really into this one. I loved Grimsley. I thought Grimsley was fun. I thought Virginia crushed it as the Grimsley doll. And people ask why Kevin's not in it more. I would love you to be in these more. I just know you don't have a lot of time.
Right. Yeah.
It does take a commitment, and you would be amazing in a bigger role on all that. In fact, it would help the movie out even greater. Yeah. But I just know that it's hard for you to do that, and I understand.
Yeah,
that.
I typically during the week, the most time I can really ever squeeze out is an hour. Just that's even pushing it because that kind of the more time I take on anything. And whenever we have a meeting, it's like, Fridays are my days. Like that's the only day where I'm not up against a wall and. I can kind of chill on a Friday afternoon and take some time. So
it's nothing other than the fact that you're just not. I'd love both of you to be in
Friday
it more.
afternoons. Yeah, maybe next time around I could slice off and do some Friday afternoons and do a little bit more.
It was a bit of a challenge too because the whole movie was taking place in one day, and it was 2 actors that lived far away, Amy and Suits, and that was a challenge. So, but then it's a challenge when you put Virginia in makeup. Or, I don't know, it's just a challenge.
I'm so glad I didn't have to do what Kevin did. He was covered in makeup.
Yes.
He was such a beast about it. No drama, in and out in 25 minutes.
It was easy,
It was the easiest
right.
shit ever. Fucking Virginia, it's a fight with her husband. It's 3 hours long.
I did not fight with my husband this year.
This year you did not.
Okay.
No, this year I think you were fighting your demons because you wanted to kill me.
This year my husband stayed up in the bedroom the whole time we were filming, soothing Rocco because I just kept screaming. Every take I had to redo, it was me screaming.
Okay, yeah.
And so Rocco's like, is she okay?
I do have some pretty funny behind the scenes pictures from when my dad was in town. You could tell there's some shots where he looks like a broken man.
He's not feeling it.
He's so bummed out that he's covered in makeup.
He was great though. That was a lot of fun for me. I love hanging with your dad.
I love my dad so much. I got the best dad. I'm very, very lucky. I have a great family.
Yeah, you are. He's a good dude. Let me see other things that we got here. About Halloween. Cameron wanted to know about Virginia's Halloween playlist. We were talking about that today. We are going to have that posted up. That'll be something that you can get. We'll make sure we do that at kvjshow.com, and then we'll put it on our social media, and we'll make it on. We'll try to make a Spotify one as well, because I know that's how we usually do that. And people seem to have that more than they do the Apple Music, and that might be trickier to do Apple Music.
I sent it to you on an email, so you have it now with the whole. And it's Jason added like 5 more songs this morning that were all good.
I think it kind of elevated the list.
It did.
Okay, yeah.
I got to give him credit.
Those are going to go quick, too, so you want as many as you can get.
You're right.
Luis suggested Mr. Tinker Train for it. And I will tell you, it's an Aussie song. I'm an Aussie aficionado.
I've got an Aussie song on there.
It is a great song. If I were going any Aussie, I would do number 1, Bark at the Moon. And the other one that you could consider, but I think it would lose the room, is Mr. Crowley. It's very spooky. It's got organ music. It was one of his bigger hits, and it's about the guy that was all into dark magic and Satanism and all that kind of stuff. Mr. Crowley.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a dark, creepy kind of song, but it's slow.
You may not agree with this, but I think it's a fan favorite. Teen Witch, Top That. You are a witch. It's kind of a Halloween-y kind of a vibe. Top That, I'm telling you, is for the people, not for you. I would add that.
I got Crazy Train. That's what I got on there from Ozzy.
Oh, Crazy Train. Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, you got to check out Bark at the Moon, though.
Okay.
Because that is, and I think Aussie fans would, to me, I like Bark at the Moon better than I like Crazy Train even.
I'll add it.
And I like Top That better than any of those.
Yeah. Yeah, the solo in Bark at the Moon is unbelievable. Let me see. Veronica, she said you got to zoom in a little bit, but this puts Jaybird's 9.5-foot werewolf to shame. It is... they're in Queens at Perfect Moving. If you're in that neighborhood, you got This Is Halloween skeleton.
Hold on. That is my werewolf. That's the wolf I have.
Oh yeah, it is. But you can see how much taller the skeleton is.
I don't love the Nightmare on Elm Street or the Nightmare on Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
I don't love that one.
Okay, all right.
There is a badass skeleton that is over 12 feet tall, Home Depot. And then Randy sent me, our boss Randy sent me, there's one that Party City's got now. Party City's in the game with wolves.
Damn, it's going to be
Everybody's got 'em.
expensive.
At Party City?
Party City's expensive.
They are?
Yeah.
Huh. That means it might be good quality. I was thinking it was going to be shitty quality. I got to go over there.
No, Party City is shitty quality but high price
Damn it.
on a lot of their stuff.
What a great store.
Shitty
There goes
quality.
the Party City endorsement. Party shitty.
Party shitty.
No, they're expensive.
Another thing we were talking about you could do this weekend, other than just all the big Halloween festivities, there's a Unicorn World going on at the Palm Beach County Convention Center.
It's for kids.
Anastasia sent an email. She said, I heard you talking about this morning. Jaybird definitely should not go here alone. This would be one of those places where single men should stay away from. It would be even more weird than Taylor Swift's movie. It's an event mostly for little girls. I'm taking my 5-year-old.
Yeah, I'm not. Don't worry. I will not be going to the unicorn part. You know, I love unicorns. I love all things mystical, but fuck that.
Yeah, it's for little girls. It's kind of too bad that we told him. It'd be fun to see him show up and go, "Oh, what the fuck is this?"
I know you guys don't love that world, but unicorns or
Little girls.
mermaids, which one do you like better?
Mermaids, because of Ariel, the Little Mermaid. One of the best movie soundtracks of all time.
Yeah.
You're a mermaid man.
Yeah, of course.
yeah.
Come on, dude. I'm
I agree. I think
straight male.
I think mermaids
yeah.
destroy unicorns.
Mermaids are hot.
Yeah.
No one wants to fuck a unicorn.
That's not true.
Yeah, we actually had a guy in the Whacked Out News today that I think would disagree with you.
He would love to fuck a unicorn. Oh, it's the most magical of.
Yeah.
No one normal.
Yeah.
Well, yes. But Whacked Out News has no one normal. Let me see some other emails that we got here. Michael said, great bit idea for y'all. I was cracking up during World Record Thursday, and it reminds me of that NFL clip that you played. You need to have a bit called Out of Context KVJ, because after World Record Thursday, Virginia was talking about her tight hole, and then you hear Jason in the background huffing and puffing like he's giving it to her. It'd be hilarious if you guys would edit that accordingly.
I like it.
Yeah.
We've done that before.
Yeah, I think we have. Yeah, what exactly is going on here? We've manipulated the audio just a little bit.
Me and
with some
Denny's,
edits.
I think I wanted to send you. Me and Denny's were doing something, and I forget exactly what it was. But I remember recording it, going, "It sounds like we are doing it." And if you listen to the horror movie, listen to Ryan Beckett get killed. It sounds like he is just coming all over the place. He's like, "Oh, yeah!" Oh. It does not sound like he's getting murdered.
Well, I'll have to go back and listen to that.
You might get a little dump.
He and Kevin Ralston are the best eye candy in that movie.
Oh, come on now. Come on now.
You're weird, dude.
Beckett's hot.
He is a good-looking man.
He is good
He
looking.
is good looking.
No one's denying that, but your delivery is.
I'm just saying it so the girls know. Check out Beckett.
Yeah, oh yeah. No doubt. Saw an interesting story that is a little creepy. Don't know if you've heard the story of Lori Jane Kersey. She left Massachusetts in 1983, and she did not return.
Oh, damn. What happened?
She was married to a member of a notorious Boston crime family and was murdered in February of 1984. Her body was found in a Davie Canal on February 18th, 1984. She was found wearing jean shorts, naked from the waist up. She had been strangled, and she was only 23 years old when she was killed. She had left a daughter behind, I think, back in Massachusetts.
That's sad.
Yeah, and that daughter had to grow up without a mom, and she was happy because they just were able to identify her in early 2023. It took that long. They say the area at the time was a little more than orange groves where they found her. And I remember Joe Ponton telling us he grew up in Davie back in that era, and there was a lot of drug running and cartel stuff and mob stuff that was going on.
That might be the woman he found.
I'm wondering, yeah. He said that, was it he and his brother had found a woman that had...
His friend, I believe.
Okay. And she was like duct taped to I think it was like a chair and thrown into a canal.
Oh, man.
Yeah, they were dumping all kinds of bodies. And he would talk about the square groupers that they would drop out of the planes and they would be hitting the roofs of barns and things like that were out there. Just all the time living out there. There's all kinds of shady stuff that was going on.
There are times where, especially when we were doing Weird and Whatever, I'd research a lot of the cold cases here in Florida. And it's just, there's so many cold cases here in Florida that there's stories that I grew up with in this area and that still haunt me that I would love answers. Rachel Hurley, Christina Luna, Maurice Jefferson, three that stick out to me, that growing up, you see them on the milk carton or they were on the news all the time. And these are cold cases. Still no one knows how. I think they might know. I feel like they have information about Rachel Hurley, but they can't quite prove it.
When did she die and what was her circumstance?
That was St. Patrick's Day back in the early 90s. And the reason why it stood out was because she was roughly my age. And it was in the afternoon over there at Carlin Park. She was running late to go meet her mom and cut across in the brush there that we all know so well.
Carlin Park in Jupiter?
Yeah, right there in Juno Beach. And she ran into sudden death, and someone attacked her and murdered her, and they never found out who it was. And that was at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Way.
Wow.
Yeah, and they found her that day later on with a search party.
Yeah,
and just they had people that they thought they knew who it was, but nothing ever came. And it's definitely bothered me growing up. I've always wanted to get that son of a bitch.
It's amazing what they're doing now. In fact, they had said with kind of like the series of Davie Canal murders that had happened, they found a lot of bodies in those canals. I think there were 2 other women that they had mentioned.
Yeah, there are.
Yeah, they're in 1975, Carolyn Dunn Moody. She was found dead in a canal there in Davie. So they're now starting to identify some of these bodies that had come out of that era in those canals. And they say that the man at this, Lori Jane Kersey, who they just identified early last year, the man that she was married to that was in the Boston mob, apparently is still alive, but there's no word if he's a suspect or where he is. I mean, you got to imagine, if the guy's in the Boston mob, he doesn't have any knowledge about, I don't know, just randomly.
Gosh, yeah, I don't know how that could have happened.
You know what he says when they ask him about it? Yeah, forget about it.
It's crazy. So they're... Luckily, and I think what they'd said is they're able to get DNA out of bone marrow now. And so a lot of these cadavers that they have, they can still, even after a bone box, they can find out who they are now.
If you're a murderer and they got DNA of any sort, you are fucked. Time is running out.
Yeah.
It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow, but every knock, every text, every little bird you hear.
Every little step you take.
Exactly. I love it. I want these motherfuckers to be living in fear. I just don't like it when you find out the guy's 79 and has eluded law the entire time and he basically got away with it.
Does sometimes feel that way. Let me see. A couple other emails that we have here is one from Jason. He said, hey, what was the outcome of the text that Jaybird had to send from his phone to somebody with the peach and the eggplant emoji? Did anything ever come?
Never got anything back.
Okay, just died right there. Okay.
Yeah, it sucks because I know people are disappointed.
But hey, that's good because it could have gotten out of hand.
Yeah, I can't even go into details of why. So it just it fell flat for many reasons. I apologize.
Okay.
I know that people don't like that, but it is what it is, unfortunately.
Okay. Let me see. Got this from an emailer. Said, I was hoping in one of the ATS podcasts you would do a KVJ origin story, like how Kevin of Virginia got together and then met Jaybird.
Shit again.
Yeah, we do it every now and then. Probably about once a year at least. It feels like we do this, maybe more.
Can you do it in that 10-second thing? It's very impressive when you do things in 10 seconds.
Let me see. I hired Virginia. We did a contest to find Jaybird 5 years later, and now we've been together for 25 years.
And Dennis is one of my best friends, and he came along.
That was 7 seconds, yeah. 7 seconds.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I met Denny's in Miami. Boom, that would have been under 10.
You met him earlier than Miami. I just don't think you remember. Because Dennis he wasn't from Miami. I brought him down to Miami.
He was working promotions in Miami, right?
We got him a promotions job so we could get him an assistant producer role there. And then when Heather left, he slid in. But yeah, the plan was to get him on our team the whole time.
Right. Yeah, can you believe that's like 10 years ago now?
That's crazy.
It was 10 years ago.
Yeah, I gotta admit, even the memories of that are a little fuzzy.
Oh,
A lot fuzzy.
When we went down to Miami, it was so fuzzy. I was trying to pass a drug test for weed.
Yeah.
Because nobody in radio does weed.
Come to find out, everybody at that radio station did weed.
Well, my boss told me, we don't know why there was such a thing with your weed test, because everybody does weed in this building. Like, really? Like, our agent made it seem like it was the fucking end of the world. Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Don't get me started.
Don't get us started on her.
Alexandria, she had a comment about the Gen Z girl that we played yesterday that was complaining about her 9-to-5 job. She said, I'm a millennial and a resident doctor working 75 hours a week on average. I'm so excited to be done with residency and get to start working a 9-to-5, LOL. My advice would be work hard, play harder, and grow up. Now, it's kind of interesting the take on this because there were a lot of people that, were like, oh, boo-hoo, and I get it. I think I get a little bit of both, though, because I do understand. I think there are so many people that are grinding too hard, and I'm telling you, your life just spins. And the next thing you know, you're like, oh, my gosh, I even know for me. And look, I love what I do, but like I said, my memory is very fuzzy since I started this job because you're just always trying to keep up. Like I said, I always feel like I'm in a blender, and so it's kind of a hard time for me, for memories to imprint.
It's going to be tough anytime. If somebody's busted their ass their entire life and then struggled and worked to build something and get something to where they're at, they're not going to be very tolerant of somebody complaining about a 9-to-5 because that's the real world. It's not everything's going to be fun and not everything's going to go your way. And I think the fact that if you upload it, subconsciously, if you're uploading something to social media, you want some kind of attention. And for some people, attention seeking don't fly with them, especially if you're bitching and moaning about something everybody pretty much on the planet has to do.
Well, and then we got our emails too from people that, were parents, and you throw that into the mix of if you're running kids around to all their events. And yeah, it is tough. And it takes time management, and you got to just try to take as much time as you can. But, yeah, it is. It is a grind. There are a lot of people that are probably grinding a little bit too hard.
And I think that's why you'll get some people who don't give a shit that will give, because there was fights starting to break out. And there's going to be some people who are like you, they'll sympathize. And there's other people who go, I've been doing the grind my whole life.
Yeah.
Tough titty.
Right, yeah.
But, welcome to the adult world. No one's going to give a shit about it. That's just the conflict.
It is. And I think ideally it would be nice if we could somehow reset society so that we didn't work as hard and we did take more time to relax and enjoy nature and everything else that we got around us in our families.
Imagine you wake up every day at 4, you're working 18-hour days and you're fucking building shit and you're out in the sun all day, and then you see some shit like that, somebody complaining about a 9-to-5 job.
Right.
You're going to look at that and go, tough titty.
Yeah, because I think there are so many adults out there that they don't get any kind of free time during the week. That's just it. I mean, that it is. As soon as my head is off the pillow, I am grinding until my head hits the pillow and doing something. I'm running around. There's no time to sit around and Netflix and chill or whatever it is you want to do.
You got families, too. You guys got a mate, and then you guys got kids. And that, I ain't got either one of them, and I'm barely hanging on. So the fact that I get it. I hear it.
It's a lot.
I get why you guys are in fucking bitch-ass moods all the time.
Whatever.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, and if you are going to run them kibs around, it's nice when they do well. Christine sent this in. She wanted to give a shout out to the 15U and 18U Vipers baseball travel teams and the 7th annual World Comes to the Palm Beaches tournament from Wednesday to Sunday.
Wait, the way you said that.
I didn't like.
Well, because I'm like, that can't be right.
I don't know if I like the World Comes tournament.
The world comes. The world. You don't want to pause there, like I did. The
I'm
world
the
comes to the
world
Palm
coming
Beach.
champion.
The world comes.
I just throw ropes.
My gosh, that'd be
Guarantee you there is
terrible.
a World Coming
Can you
champion.
imagine you just got to take it all?
We should read the innocent stuff on the podcast.
We're so sorry for making this sweet thing dirty.
It's the annual World Comes to the Palm Beaches tournament.
There you
Gotta say it fast,
go.
but I'm like going, comes?
The World Comes
Comes.
tournament. It is a little different.
Yes. The boys will get the opportunity to play teams like the Cayman Islands, Puerto Rico, Italy, and other teams from all over the world, the ballpark at the Palm Beaches. I hope they remember moments like this, and there's a photo of the boys. Good luck, fellas. Have fun, Vipers.
Okay, get it, Vipers.
That's right. Okay.
Trying not to be dirty.
Vipers just coming all over the place.
Oh,
Yes.
they're like 12.
I'll bet the animal.
All right. Did you know that today is National American Beer Day?
Woohoo! Oh, it's perfect then.
Right. It absolutely is. So having a great local brew like what we got here from Hop Life.
It's called the something pumpkin.
This is good.
Yeah, it's yummy.
So don't yell at me because I know you're going to because you do every year. I'm not very good at doing a keg stand. And you have to teach me kind of the 1, 2, 3s of it.
Just don't bend your elbows. Keep your elbows locked. As soon as you bend your elbows, then you eat the keg. Keep your elbows locked when you're upside down.
But everyone wants to see you do it. Come on.
I love doing it.
You're good at it.
It's fun.
But I feel like the people around have just as an kind of an equal part of it.
Yeah.
The crowd, chug.
It
keg,
is. That's a big
fuck
part
yeah.
of it. Yeah, we'll have to get the boys in here.
Chug, keg, fuck yeah. Is that what we're saying?
Rinse and repeat that chant.
Yeah. Yeah. Who wants to lead this party off here?
I think it's got to be the witch, right?
Is it me?
Show you how
Well,
it's done, and
you
then
are-
we'll
you're
see
the-
what the bird can do.
You're the best.
Yeah.
All right, I'll go first.
You're the best around.
All right, let's.
Nothing's gonna ever bring you down. You're the best around. You wearing leather pantalones?
I am.
Wow.
I wore these leather leggings. How'd they make my butt look?
Fantastic. Oh, shake that thing, Virginia.
Shapely, just like your eyes.
Wow. How about that? Okay.
Oh, do we hold the witch's leg? Oh, wow. Okay.
Okay.
It's exciting, no?
Yeah, very exciting. Okay. All right, so Virginia's got her hands on either side of the keg. What do you do with your hair? Does your hair just flop around?
You know what? Let me put it back. Hold on.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah.
Well, I saw that for you. I'm trying to help you out here. Thought you probably would need that. Okay, I'll keep time on this.
That's
We'll
right.
see
You
what
want to
we
go. You want to suck it down as long as you can.
Yeah, you want to keep
stay up
sucking.
there as long as you can. And when I spit out the nozzle, that's when it's over.
Yeah. You got to go consistently.
So what's our chant? It was keg, fuck yeah, chug, or what was it?
I think it's just a simple chug, 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 right? Or you can make it really complicated and they would fall apart.
Rinse and repeat. What did you say?
Let's just have some fun.
All right, here we go. Virginia is ready.
Chug.
Okay, I will start as soon as the nozzle starts going. You got it? Ready to go? I'll get the timer over here.
Okay, so somebody's got to do this because my hands are going to be there.
Okay.
What do we have to do?
That's got to go in my mouth.
Oh no, she can't talk.
Oh, yeah, what are we going to do? All right, pantalone de cuero. Okay, here we go.
Go.
And go. All right, the time is going. Virginia is chugging. Denny's is holding onto her legs. Virginia is still going.
Oh my
Bird is trying to
gosh.
help her out. She's sucking.
so much.
Denny's has got it. Bird has got the nozzle in her mouth. Virginia is still
There's so
upright.
much
She
beer
is at the 15-second mark. She's still chugging beer and the upside-down keg stand. Denny's is holding on. He's got her no problem. She's still going at 25 freaking seconds, man. Still going with the upside down chug. This girl can't be stopped. She's at half a minute past that mark already. She is done and tapping out at 34 seconds.
It is everywhere.
So why did it? Is it just the pressure is so great?
I don't know, Virginia.
How did it go? Your eyes are bloodshot and watery, Virginia, after that attempt.
Oh my!
Tell
I
me about
smell
it.
like a brewery.
Oh my gosh!
What went on there? How do you feel it went?
Well, it was a freshly tapped keg, so I was getting a lot of
A lot
air.
of foam.
Yeah, a lot of
wow.
foam, a lot of air.
Oh boy. Okay.
Ooh,
All
I
right.
was a big girl.
Yeah.
It was just spraying everywhere.
Look like I
Your
worked you
eyes
over
are
a bit.
red.
Yeah. Look like you went through it.
Black cold.
I am full.
I kind of
Yeah, I bet. I am full.
don't want to do it now.
Yeah, you got to do it. It's fun. It's a Halloween tradition.
Okay, I just feel like the good people can't see what's going on. Could they see that? Okay.
Yeah, okay. Denny's will move around on the side. Denny's did a great job of holding Virginia's
Yeah, he did. He's awesome.
feet. Yeah. Really solid there. That was good. Okay.
Yeah, we don't need a hat.
We do the same thing Virginia did.
Okay. All right, cranking up the keg here. 34 seconds is the time. I'll keep giving you time updates, Bird. See if you can hang on as long as Virginia did.
There's no way. She's a fucking beast.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Bird has got his hands
Oh my god.
on the side of. Oh boy.
no.
Okay. All right. Denny's is trying to hold on there. Okay. We ready? Tell me when to go.
Go!
Okay. All right. We're starting the clock now. Bird is not as high, and boy, there's a lot spilling out. His head is shaking from side to side. It looks like he's done. Okay. All right. Okay. Hold on. Stop. Okay. Oh, and down he goes.
Oh god.
God, he burped.
Oh my gosh, that did not go well. Oh, that didn't go. What happened? Did he get any beer at all, or what went on? That was just. Did he?
I feel like the beer is coming out so fast, Kevin.
Yeah.
You got to fucking try it.
Oh, I can't try it. No, thank you.
Why? It's so
No, I'm
fun.
good. Yeah, it looks like a blast.
Go try it. Have a great time.
Yeah, you look like you really enjoyed yourself.
The beer came out like a volcano.
Oh my gosh!
Goodness.
Wow, it just sprayed you in the face. I don't even know how much you drank. It just all of a sudden, you just got maced with beer.
My peepers are figgity fucked.
Yeah, that was one of the least successful cake stands I think I've ever seen.
The minute you started, it felt like you were swimming. You were kicking with your leg.
I didn't have a lot of faith in Denny's strength either. I just the whole thing.
There was so much
No, because
movement.
I knew I'm an animal.
It's not on you, Denny's. It's on you, Wiggles.
Oh my
I'm
gosh!
not blaming it on Denny's. I didn't have faith in Denny's with my leg. With my legs.
gotcha.
I knew that I was gonna be.
you were flails and you were getting maced with beer and
Denny's, you want to get some? You want to try it,
That
Denny's?
was the opposite of fun.
Yeah, it looked like the opposite of fun.
I thought it was great.
Yeah,
I got blinded.
it looked like a terrible time.
And it would not. I can't
man.
try that. It was
It's
terrible.
so fun.
You got it.
I don't need an afternoon shower. And,
Oh man.
You know
I
what?
got
though?
shit I gotta do.
I did get a good amount in there, and with that paired up with that whiskey shot.
Yeah,
It's
you doing
nice.
all right?
Somebody's feeling real fucking.
You doing
good.
all right?
The beer shot down his throat.
Oh, dude, I
I saw it. I was
I
like,
had a
it
ton of
just-
beer. I drank a ton. It was coming up so quick.
Yeah.
Speaking of coming over the world,
Coming all over
You need to
the
go to
world.
that tournament. The world comes on.
it wouldn't stop,
Yeah.
baby.
There you go. That's the way to do it.
That was fun.
Well, we got a lot of Halloween events you can check out at kvjshow.com. It's on our e-blast. It's going to be dropping at noon as it does every single Friday. Oh, that was
right.
solid. I almost sounded like you barfed.
I'm so sorry.
Did Chunks come up with that?
No, bruh. It's all beer.
If she didn't barf, her chat room did after hearing that.
Wow.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Sorry, I go hard.
I want to let you know they are doing a dog-cat adoption event. I got an email from Solis, who is a volunteer at the Palm Beach County Animal Care and Control. They're having a great event tomorrow from noon until 4. $0 adoption fees. And the shelter is overcrowded. And since it's a government shelter, they can't close intakes. And we're trying so hard to find these sweet animals their forever home.
Speaking of intake, I think we got to hit that thing one more time.
I
One more
agree.
time.
I agree.
all right.
Do this shit.
Rematch?
Yeah.
We're gonna do
Yeah,
another
now
one?
Are you
I know
sure
what
you
I'm-
won't do it, Kevin?
I don't know. Let me see. You
Kevin is
guys.
a bitch. Kevin is a bitch.
Doesn't bother
Kevin
me.
is
He's a bitch.
Yes,
Look,
I am. Yes, I am.
Let me plead my case for why I think you should do it. Because here's the deal. You just turned 50 in June. And they say like 50, once
Yeah.
you turn 50,
Stop
you're
doing
like
cake
a
stands.
grown up, you're
Yeah.
all mature. Prove them wrong. Show
Yeah.
them that a man in his 50s
Yeah.
can still do a fucking keg stand and teach these kids how it's done.
Don't let people say this. Kevin is a bitch.
Kevin
They
is
say
a
it all the
bitch.
time.
Kevin is a bitch.
That's all I ever hear. I walk down the hall. I just hear like, I know I'm a bitch. You guys are right, okay? I am a bitch. No doubt.
You got to do it once. I think Denny's has to do it once too.
I think we all do.
It's blood in, blood out.
Denny's even told me he so does not want to do it, so I definitely think that's why we
okay.
should make
I
him
mean,
do it.
Hop Life came all this way.
Oh, here comes the guilt. Here comes the alcoholic's guilt. I know this very well.
Yeah.
This is what happens after an event. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Mama needs her outie. I'm like, oh, do we really have to make the Uber driver, i.e.
Stop.
Panda,
Yeah.
get
Right.
Stop at a
a
convenience
drink
store
at some weird-ass gas station on some
Yeah.
fucking road?
so I can get an expired Mike's Hard Lemonade.
Yeah, just so she can get that extra little oomph that mama needs.
Right. So you guys gonna go again? Is that what you want? You want a round
We
two?
want you to go once.
We do.
Okay.
Will
yeah.
you
so
go
look,
once?
I don't know. I'm
Come
not sure
on,
yet.
Kevin. Kevin, bitch.
All right. Let me see.
All right, come on. Denny's, get in here.
Hey!
Denny's is a great holder, Kevin. Feel good because Denny's will not drop you.
He
He's
will-
good.
But he will blind you.
We will blind you.
Blind you. All right, the Kevin Ralston is stepping up to you'll hold him, Denny's. I'll do the play-by-play.
I'm taking it out. I'm taking it out
Somebody should do
It's
that.
the whole thing's foam. You can't do cake stands with a foam.
Nope, now it's good. I got your line
now
clean.
it's good.
Now it's good.
Oh,
Okay,
damn.
Denny's, look at your leg.
Kevin and Virginia's in a fight right
One
now.
hand, one here. One hand right here.
Okay.
All right.
And I'll hold this.
Dude, do you need me to help too,
Do the
Denny's?
play-by-play. You do the play-by-play.
I think Denny's
We're
needs.
kind of in the same space.
Okay. All right, and here comes the Kevin Ralston, ass in Denny's face, and chug. Ralston is going. Although, can people see it? Keep going, Ralston. Keep going. He's out.
Down.
He is out. Look at that. Oh, and he is not doing well.
Oh, it burns.
Doesn't it? It's a terrible
Oh
experience.
God, it burns so much.
Welcome to the club.
Oh God, it burns so much.
Well, at least you're not a bitch.
You ain't no bitch. Kevin's not a bitch.
Kevin's not a bitch.
No, I'm still a bitch.
Kevin's not a bitch. It was kind of it rattles
God, it
you.
comes out like a fire hose.
It does, man.
Well, Zeus from Hop Life just texted me. He said, "Hey, no need to pump it anymore. You're pumping it too much." He's watching.
Oh my God.
Okay, that makes sense.
I've never had that intense. It was, it was honestly like putting your mouth over a fire hose.
I'm ready to do it again. Get
Oh
Denny's
my
back in
gosh.
here.
Denny's!
Ugh.
We want round two.
I don't want it. I need it.
Let's do this.
Wow.
One more round, Kevin.
One
Okay.
more round. One more round.
right.
One more round.
Yeah, I feel alive. One more round, Denny's.
Ugh.
Oh my gosh, Josh. Let's do
Me
it.
or you first?
Ladies first. So
Okay.
I'll go first. You go first. Let's.
Ladies first, so I'll go first. he said.
All right, Virginia, you go ahead and knock it out of the park.
All right.
Oh gosh.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
She comes up.
Oh, it's coming back. Yeah. Woo, got a little feedback there. Wow.
Yes, I will. All right, V, I'm just gonna press and go.
All right. Don't press it full throttle, because I got too much. It's pumped. It's flying out of this thing.
You don't have to tell me.
I only had you at half throttle.
Oh my
and
gosh.
it was flying
It was
down
intense.
Kevin's throat.
I want the good people to see you, though.
Oh.
Okay, let's turn it then.
Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Okay.
I'm talking about America.
All right, ready?
Okay, here you go. Virginia, back up again. I got the timer going here.
Vicious V.
Vicious V! Vicious V! Vicious V. All right, here she goes. All right, and okay, Bird getting the nozzle in. So it begins. Timer is on. Legs are up.
She's gonna be here for
She is working it, sucking. I hear the sucking noises.
My girl's gonna
Oh,
be
she
here
is
for a
good,
minute.
good, good. Yeah, she's all over it. Look at that. Oh, man. Wow. She can suck, right?
We've got some leakage.
Look at this girl go. She's at 19 seconds, still holding on. And there's a little bit of squirtage out the side, but she's still holding on. She's at 25 seconds now. Virginia is crushing this keg. She might tap the whole damn thing. She's at 32 seconds.
You can't
And
stop
she's
her.
still
It's
going.
over.
And there she
It's
is.
over.
She went another 34 seconds. Damn. Wow. Oh, wow. That is impressive.
It's fun.
Yeah, she loves a keg stand.
I feel alive, Kevin.
Oh my gosh. That's pretty impressive.
We don't have to do me again.
Okay.
Unless you got, I mean, I don't know.
I want to.
Okay.
I want to.
She was so sad.
I want to.
I want to. No toys on Christmas?
I
What?
don't know. All right, I got you. Okay. All right, Kevin, this was for you.
All right, Bird.
This is for the chat room.
Okay, here we go.
Bird.
Bird. Bird. Bird. Bird.
Oh, my
Bird.
God.
Oh, what the hell's going on there?
I don't know.
What was that? What was that coordination? That was so. What a mess that was. That was a complete disaster. Okay, didn't even get his legs. Oh my God, he starts flailing immediately as soon as you put him on. Okay, okay, here we go. Timer's going. Okay, Bird's legs are up. I hear some squirting and all kinds of noise. He's chugging. Okay, he's at 8 seconds. All right, he's at 12.
He's twerking.
Oh, I'm either going to keep burping or throw up.
it.
All right, here we go. He's still going. His legs are shaking. He's still doing it. He's at 18 seconds. The bird is still going.
No.
He's at 22 seconds now, and he's coming down. Wow.
I feel born again.
Whoa.
The twerking.
Oh, that was something. Look at that. Wow. Oh, that's impressive. Yeah, baby.
That's
Yeah.
just fun.
Oh, man. Good times.
I feel awful.
Good times.
Happy Halloween,
Oh, my gosh.
bitches.
I'm covered in beer, and I'm so sticky right now. Oh, that's fun. Thank you very much to Hop Life there. What a great way to celebrate.
Something pumpkin. We highly recommend it.
Yeah.
And if you go in the brewery, get it with the caramel brown sugar rim. It's so delicious.
Yeah, they got a
fucking love
cool
you
little chat
guys.
room.
I love you guys.
I love you too, Bird. Yeah, baby. All right, good stuff. Y'all have a fun weekend. Check out the KVJ Horror Movie Anniversary. It is on our YouTube channel. Y'all have a good one. We'll see you back here on Monday. Goodbye.